Okay, yeah, good afternoon, guys. I'm just doing an update for you. We can touch on a little bit about what we did this morning. Same kind of stuff applies into the overnight. Whether we're talking about across global macro or just specifically um, on crypto, but we can look at all these markets. So, starting with the dollar, we get the dollar right, you're going to get a lot of the things right. We've had a pretty good call here the last couple of weeks, and looks like this is finally playing out. So I think this is the start of a much bigger move. Whether you're looking at the DXY, you're looking at the euro, clearly we're breaking down here. So we've been talking about this for a while. We said you can get pretty aggressive into the close of last week. I think you just continue to add to that, whether you're looking at the 4 hour or the hourly. But we made some nice money this morning. We do like $2,500 trading with the group in the this morning, just around the 5 minute, 15 minute, and then the hourly at 4 hours. So still like a core short. I mean, we're going to be in this short for probably several weeks to several months. I just been talking about the probability we make a long-term lower high is just it just is what it is. That's exactly what we got. We failed at 200, can get above the 8. We're now below that. We're closing below it. The monthly cycle rolled over. I still think this is one of the best places to be short in all global macro. And I'm excited about it. I think there's going to be a lot of momentum. There'll be a lot of opportunities on pretty much any dollar cross. So long dollar yen, dollar Swissy, short euro versus Kiwi. Even the pound yen got crushed pretty good today. So even cable's weak. So euro might have a race to the bottom. I mean, it's been absolutely decimated here. So we sold into the highs up here. My guys know we talked about this was the top of the range. It doesn't get any better than that. We had a nice BCI here. We broke the bands, so we'll see. We got the 200 coming into play. I still think we're going to have a full pie cycle all the way down to pie down here at 133. The fact that the euro can't hold on to the 30 week, I think that leaves a lot of room for the bands here. Is around 117. You have the low support from the end of last year is down around 115 and 3/4, 116. So yeah, still a better seller. You give me any type of bounce overnight or early tomorrow, we want to be taking advantage of that on the short side. So this morning, good short covering opportunities, and then if you get any type of rally back to 120.5, 120.60 back at the bands, you need to sell into all of that stuff. Any type of rally, we want to short. I think that's going to be the case for a while. And then just real quick on Bitcoin, if you guys are playing it, not a lot of movement today. I mean, we're still in this intermediate term downtrend. The daily is still comprised of nothing but lower highs. So 12,000 was the last big pivot. We failed yesterday up around. There's a couple cycles here we looked at. Probably don't have them saved on the chart anymore. But we may be putting in another lower high relative to this pivot high at 12,000. If that's the case, we're going to have to play some defense if you crack 8,600. And then maybe we kind of settle back in here towards 8,000. Then that's an opportunity to add back to the Salts, the Cardanos, any of the names we like that we raise cash on into this rally. Those will be opportunities to put some of that capital back to work. So that's what I'm watching in the overnight. Why don't we do tomorrow a live session like 9 a.m. So I'll make it open to the public. We can get on, trade together a little bit. If you guys have questions about particular coins or you just want to talk markets, we talked a lot about this dollar move that I think is starting to play out. Everybody's bearish the dollar on the wrong side. Everybody's short bonds. Everybody's long oil. So those are very crowded trades, and if we continue to unwind that, I think we're going to see some pretty good opportunity these next several weeks to months with this cycle. The dollar is going to affect a lot of markets. So you get the dollar right, you're going to get a lot of other markets right. And so far, so good. All right, so we'll talk to some of you guys in the morning. And, I'll post in the room if I get active on anything in BTC. And hopefully we get a bounce in the euro. We'll sell into that on the Asia Open also.